it's always hard to know, when things doesn't work out. But so with Skype, the whole journey was a long journey in a way, because I started several other companies that led up to, with Skype. It was the third company that we started that actually worked out. And it was an iterative process, and you start something and it doesn't work out. At some point you need to say, okay, is this not going to work out? And then you stop it and you try to learn from it. And you should not retire, but you should stop the project and learn from it and take it as a learning experience to say, okay, what did we learn from this project? What assumptions was wrong? What was it? How did the market react? And what were the reasons why we failed? You can take that on and start your next project. And I think most entrepreneurs are going on longer, before they stop, rather than, very few entrepreneurs are quitting early, they're quitting late. But that's also what they should do, because it's the founder and entrepreneur who has to be the one who it's like the captain of a ship. It should be the last one leaving. But when you look around and all the people, left, all the people worked with you, they left, and you're the last one standing, then you maybe can, take 2 weeks of vacation and have a think. But you need to be the last, if you're a founder and if you start doubting, then everyone else is going to doubt. So you need to have that confidence and drive that extra mile before you stop. I think what you learn in university is the ability to solve problems, and that's very important. Then we have other disciplines also, like in business, about thinking strategically, sustainable competitive advantages. Those things are not really changing so much. Accounting is not changing. Accounting is very important. The legal.
Did you ever do accounting yourself?
I had done a little bit of accounting. And then I thought it was so boring. It's like, why do I need to do this? This is what accountants would do. Then I realized that that's actually something I should have paid much more attention to, because you end up looking at financial statements, and if you're a director, you actually have to sign them, and if you don't know what it is, it's scary. So accounting is something that's very good to know. And corporate law is pretty stable. So I think there's a lot of things that what you learn in university is very important. And of course, if if you have a class that says that you're going to learn how to do search engine optimization, well, that's going to be quite a short-term kind of learning, because that changes all the time. And if there's a textbook, that's probably going to be already outdated. But that's not the point. You should look at it about the principles. At the end of the day, a successful company is determined by the exit value or the shareholder value, the market cap, whatever you have at the end of the day. That's the scorecard that I think most entrepreneurs have. Having said that, I think that a lot of the very successful tech entrepreneurs are driven by that to some extent, but they're also very much driven by making an impact to change something, to prove a thesis, and to make a lasting impression. If you look at a lot of if you take people, take Bill Gates as an example. He had this vision. He wanted to put a desktop, a computer on every desktop. He had a big vision. He wanted to go out and change that. Steve Jobs had several visions about how to change computing and how to and follow on that a lot of other things. Larry and Sergey had the vision about organizing the internet. We had a vision of making it possible for people to communicate for free. So I think that if you're not only driven by financial objectives, if you're a tech entrepreneur, you're probably driven also by making an impact and change something.